Did you just watch Odisha versus East Bengal?
Yeah, I just finished it. That's why I came. Just
Yeah,
finished
yeah,
it.
yeah. I
Just
could
खत्म
not
करके
watch
आया
it.
मैं.
Like
अच्छा.
I could not watch it. So even I think East Bengal got one red card again.
Yeah. The time is going bad for them, भाई. वो मतलब the problem is within the team only. Like the
Yeah,
players are also looking very dull. Like we are talking about good players who have come from different clubs, no? Still
yeah,
they are not looking like they are linking up. It's like now, like I really felt like bhai, they are very disoriented. No proper form of structure, no proper gameplay, like very casual type of thing. So that's why, because they have good players. Huh? If they start playing with a structure, they will win matches, a lot of matches, and they will dominate games. But again, I don't know how they will solve this player issue. Well, I felt that today Nanda Kumar, Dimanta Kos, and again, who was the guy? I forgot his name. These three up front were not able to sync, with each other. Because up front
mhm.
you need sync, right? You need to
Yeah,
understand your attacker. You need to understand everything, every position he's taking. But like, if I'm getting the ball, I am shooting. You're getting the ball, you are shooting. Like there is no communication between the players. So it's same
yeah,
like gully football. What's going in gully football, no? बॉल
yeah,
मिला मारने का गोल मारने का वो वाला सीन चल रहा है उनका
yeah.
so it's not right, it's not right. Of course the coach is also not happy. He was very very angry on the players. Let's see in upcoming matches. They have lost 6 matches in a row right now, so it's looking really ugly.
So I mean, obviously we didn't say we are live, but we are live now, and I
Acha,
am Musa,
acha.
right? So I so many. I mean, I don't like to say we are live and all those things. That's just
Acha, acha.
conversation.
Because I thought we are in the back end only. That's why I'm
No,
saying.
no, no. I just did not want it to disturb you. I just wanted, okay,
Acha, acha,
let's
acha.
going on, let's go on.
No issue,
So
no issue,
we
no
have
issue.
Musa here, playmaker India. So many people obviously know him, and it is quite privileged to talk with him as well. So we are discussing East Bengal's situation as well. But do you think East Bengal they brought like top goal scorer, top assist maker, so many things, but even they can't sing. And I mean, they recently sacked their coach as well. They are now
Yeah.
new coach, so, and I mean they have went to court more time than opponent's final third. I think. You
Yeah, totally.
know.
I would say in today's game, I felt like they are attacking a bit better. They were better structured in today's game, a bit you can say. But again,
Yeah.
you said it right. They went to court more times than they went in the final third of the opponents. Because again, there is a problem now. Alson, if you are a coach of a team, you will see my defender is not right, my midfielder is not right, my striker is not right. So you will find the spaces, or you will find the holes जो आपकी टीम में है. Then you will say कि भाई, I need a striker, I will go for Dimantakos. I need a midfielder, I will go for Jixon. I need a defender, I'll go for Anwar Ali. Now the
Yeah.
problem is they have changed the whole team. Not whole, I would say 50-60% of the team. Now they have bought in players which they didn't like. In my opinion, they don't need that player. But still, just because the opponents are fighting for it, they have bought it. वो वाला सीन चल रहा है इस बंगाल में. And I think the team is good. I'm not saying the team is bad, the players are bad. There is a wrong type of structure which is going at East Bengal right now. They need to remove that structure. They need to play as per the plans, because in today's game I felt there is no plan. Just like I said, I was saying कि भाई आपको बॉल मिल रहा है, आप मार रहे हो, मुझे बॉल मिल रहा है, मैं मार रहा हूँ. लाइक आई एम नॉट थिंकिंग कि भाई राज भाई के पास मैं बॉल दूंगा तो वो गोल, वो बेटर पोजीशन में. You are in a better
Mm.
position to score. But I'm thinking about myself over here, and I'm trying to shoot, which again happens every time, right? We see in Nepal, this happens. We see in Bangladesh, this happens. In India, this happens. In Pakistan, all over the world, we see like not
Yeah.
in Europe, not in the South American countries, because I think they understand the game better. They have better coaches who do put that from the grassroots and stuff. So I think this is the problem which is going on East Bengal, and I don't think so this time out they will come back from here. But again, they have got players. I was saying they have got players who can dominate the game in the final third. Just they need to have that casual gameplay removed from their system, so they can come back. But again, it's not looking good for them. 6 losses in a row. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. It's a very bad name for them right now, because we are talking about a giant club, from India, and this is their, because they are also fighting for the AFC Challenge League.
Challenge. Yeah, yeah. So
So
plus, I think
I have,
that will
I
be
have, I
challenge
have
as well. I think
yeah,
is
that will be a
happening.
big challenge right now. They
Yeah,
need
it's
to
really,
seriously. I don't know. I
yeah,
had high hopes. I had really high hopes. Because now Mohan Bagan lost their place in the AFC CL2. But
yeah.
again, I don't know about East Bengal right now. Will they do better, or again we will see the same stuff there? But I have faith in Jorge Costa. He's a good coach. You might know him. He's from Bashundra King. He was the coach of Bashundra King. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, even when looking at East Bengal, things they have bought so many good players, but
Hmm.
there is exactly what I said. There is no sync about it. Do you think maybe it is the pressure that they right now have that they can't handle it? I mean, it will sound funny to say like, okay, in such giant, it's ISL, it's 10th season, but club not being to handle the pressure. But per se, what I'm trying to say is there wasn't sync. Let's say you have okay. I will give example of club
Okay.
the season when I think 17-18 season, they weren't best team, but they
Yeah,
were
right,
at least
right.
in counter attacks.
Exactly, exactly.
Then,
Yeah, I
then
remember the season.
they
Yes.
sold Coutinho, then they brought two players. Now there was okay, these was the gaps that was sold. Then they went on floor. Do you think
Exactly. Now
without
see.
having that blueprint, maybe they just brought the good part? Like it's like you have so fucking good steering wheel. It's golden plated, but engine is fuck all. Do you think like that's the issues there?
You pointed out a right point. Sorry, I cut you in between, but you pointed out the right thing. The thing is, I want to eat a biryani, but I'm getting a plain rice to eat. I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need plain rice. You don't need to eat biryani, but you are getting
Yeah.
biryani. So the taste is going out, right? You're not enjoying the things you're doing right now. You're not enjoying what you're eating right now. Now, what Klopp saw, Coutinho was not working in the system. He was like, "Wait, I need someone else." He bought in the right kind of players. Did East Bengal do that? Now that is the biggest question. Now I don't question Mahdi Talal. I don't question Dimanta Kos. I don't question Anwar Ali. We have got lots of players to talk about. But again, the thing is, do East Bengal need these kind of players? And one more thing, this is just a conspiracy theory you can see from my side, because I feel that East Bengal is trying to compete with Mohan Bagan. Nah, don't compete with them. You compete with yourself. You compete with Mohan Bagan when you are in top six. I have
Yeah.
massive respect for East Bengal. They are, like I always say, they are the giant of Kolkata. They are the giants of Indian football also. They have won massive trophies. But what you need to understand is you don't need to compete with the team which has won. Now, they have won too many titles. In the recent year, Mohan Bagan has been dominating Indian football at least. So don't need to compete with them. Just compete with yourself. Bring a proper structure. You are doing right in terms of your youth. Include them and stuff. Yeah, I sometimes think when you go way ahead of yourself, you lose things. And this is what happening. This is what happening. This happened with Manchester United. This happened with
Yeah.
Manchester United.
I was gonna point out that as well. Yeah.
Exactly. So when you
Yeah.
go way ahead of yourself, when you go and buy some made up superstars, you out to lose. Bring a player, make him a superstar. That's my philosophy, and that's what Kerala, even though Kerala Blasters has not won trophies, but they are doing that. They are encouraging their youth. They are bringing the right kind of profiles. They are working hard. Now talk about Bengaluru FC. Bengaluru FC was one of the best teams when they got into the ISL. Straight away they won titles and stuff. Then there was a downfall. Even though in downfall also they were competing for the finals and stuff. The last season was astonishing. The last season was एकदम मतलब गंदा वाला season था. But they came back right now. They came back.
Yeah.
Why? Zaragoza bought in the right kind of players. He know exactly कि भाई मेरे को कौन सा प्लेयर चाहिए. बैकलाइन में किसको मैं डालूं, फ्रंट में किसको डालूं मैं, मिडफील्ड में मेरे को क्या चाहिए था. केजिया, इन माय ओपिनियन केजिया वाज अ गुड प्लेयर, बट अगेन उसको उन्होंने ड्रॉप कर दिया. उसको उन्होंने लाइक they didn't improve his contract. He went away. They bought in someone else like Alberto Nogueira, who knows Indian Super League properly, who is seasoned in Indian Super League. So that's the thing you need to do when you are a club like East Bengal. It's एक कोई पार्ट टाइम यूट्यूबर आपको बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. This is the management should think about it, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. So
it is what it is.
I mean now ISL. I mean there has been few questions I know about SAFF, but I think this is the last question. Then we will talk about comments as well. So there has been it's a 10th season for ISL, and even when you are watching, let's say ISL, do you think it's what's the level like right now? How you feel about the football per se? Because there is this concept about like when foreign player is dominating, and for sure foreign player gonna dominate. I mean it's the same scene in Nepal as well. But when you see the development, how do you feel about ISL right now?
Well, I still feel it's like it's like a cake. You know, it's like a cake. The upper layer is creamy, enjoyable, but sometimes the inside cake is not that enjoyable. It's like सूखा थोड़ा सा सूखा लगता है ना.
Do you
So
think it's a
ISL is same.
fugazi?
Yeah, fugazi kind of fugazi thing. I
Yeah.
still think that ISL is same, but I am I'm enjoying the way today Isaac Ralte played again. Isaac Ralte got a proper platform. He's playing with the best foreigners right now and stuff. I love the way Putia played today. PV Vishnu from East Bengal played today well.
Yeah,
So these are the players who are getting a proper platform to showcase their skills. पहले भी था, I League में भी था, but I think Indian Super League gave them a platform where a lots of fans are involved. I League, it was all about the Kolkata clubs, mostly. Then Bengaluru came in dominating, and few there were clubs which got shut down and stuff.
yeah,
Now we have got clubs like Kerala Blaster. Again, why I talk about Kerala Blaster? Because they have got a massive of reach. All over the world they have got fans and stuff like that. Even in UAE they have got fans, right? Talk about Bengaluru FC. They have the ultras right now. Talk about FC Goa. They have got ultras right now. Even a club like Mumbai City have got the ultras right now. So this is giving a proper viewership to the Indian Super League, I think. But again, coming back to the players right now, I still feel that we are way, बहुत बहुत लोग बोलेंगे यार कि बहुत लोग बोलेंगे इसको क्वेश्चन करेंगे, बट आई एम टॉकिंग व्हाट्स रियल हियर. अभी भी बहुत दूर जाना बाकी है. अभी दिल्ली बहुत दूर है भाई. वी नीड टू वर्क अ लॉट. देखो, द थिंग इज, नो मैटर हाउ गुड योर टॉप लेवल प्रीमियर लीग, व्हाई प्रीमियर लीग इज प्रीमियर लीग, because they have got so many leagues going into the pyramid right now. They have got Northern League, they have got the Southern League, they have got Northern Conference, Southern Conference. They have got so many leagues, and that's what makes them Premier League. That's why the money is flowing. The community is helping also. So we need to do something, like that in India also. I used to think, because Swansea City belongs to I think which is the country there, Welsh.
Well,
I think
Welsh.
You're right, Welsh. Yeah.
Welsh.
And also we have got few clubs from Ireland and stuff like that playing in the Premier League. I wish that a few clubs in the top tier come from Nepal or Bangladesh or somewhere, the neighboring countries. So to make that competitiveness, just like Premier League was made, right? So I wish some things happen like that. But again, it's a very long
Staff
shot.
club,
And nothing's will
staff
happen.
club maybe. Staff club tournaments might be one.
Forget about SAFF. SAFF is not going to do anything. SAFF is not able to bring in proper sponsors. I don't
Yeah.
Because last time, when I think 2014, when I started following proper club football of Asia, because I used to follow European football back from like 2003 2004 season, when Arsenal became invincible. After that, I started following Man United when they defeated Arsenal and stuff. So, but I was not into much of Asian football यार. Indian football तो मेरे को पता ही नहीं था तब. ठीक है. 2008 में मैंने देखा पहली बार इंडियन फुटबॉल को खेलते हुए नेशनल टीम को. Then we came slowly I League grew, slowly Indian Super League came in and stuff. But I think back in 2014 मैंने सुना था there was some plans going on of SAFF Club Championship, and still it's going on. Like fast forward 10 years, it's still going on. So that's the thing.
Okay, I think Nepal versus India semi-final. I don't know if it can happen. So, did you enjoy the performance? I think score line was good for India, defeating Pakistan. But in terms of performance,
I still think, see, Pakistan played after a lot of months. Pakistan last played in September 2023, right? And still they scored 2 goals against India, right? 2 goals, yeah, 2 goals against India. Now that's something I want to question. No matter India scored 5 goals, but again it's a bare minimum which I think India should have done, because a team after more than 12-13 months a team is playing, right? More than a year they are playing, and still they are scoring 2 goals. That's something I don't like. Even though kudos to Pakistan, what they have done, top notch, I would say, the job they have done. But still, I was like, theek hai, like initial match hai, again we don't have a brilliant coach. Santosh Kashyap is some local coach and stuff. Theek hai yaar, it's understandable. But I think we will be tested against, most probably it will be again Nepal will test us अगर हमको मिलती है तो in semi-finals. Most probably
I think tomorrow India will play Bangladesh. I think.
Tomorrow India will play Bangladesh. Yeah.
That match.
I think Bangladesh have drew against Pakistan, so I'm not expecting much from Bangladesh.
Even they drew like last minute in stoppage timeout. They came back and drew. So I was surprised to see Bangladesh wasn't that good. I mean,
no.
The thing was, I think that score line kind of inflected Pakistan. I don't think that team should be defeated 5-2 against India. I mean, India is brilliant, but what I felt was that team should not be defeated 5-2, because there is so much individual talent, and we can say anything about individual talent doesn't matter. in this level it fucking matters. I mean, you can say
Yeah.
in European level you were like, okay, maybe because there's a balance in the both teams. But in this level, with the kind of quality center back they had, the forward player they had, and the midfielder, even midfielder, I think their only weak point was fullback. That's what I
Yeah.
felt. Their only bad areas were fullback and some midfielders. But the scoreline kind of failed, make it like, okay, Pakistan isn't good. Pakistan
Yeah.
isn't good. But when you see the kind of goal they have considered, it's like, okay, first goal, that's like fucking mistake, whole
Yeah.
mistake from
That was a
goalkeeper.
mistake.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And then
I
so
think
many mistakes.
no. See, this kind of, I think these are the mistakes which will keep happening because they are not playing regularly. Mistakes
Yeah,
don't happen when you are playing regular. The thing is,
yeah,
when you are playing regular, you have a league and you have a national team which is playing regularly, then there is a muscle memory in you. Ki bhai, you understand ki bhai, how the ball will glide, how much weight should be on the ball, how should I pass it, how should I take it down and stuff. I think the keeper looked very amateur of Pakistan, which again,
yeah,
that was very
yeah,
easy goal to concede and stuff. Even against India, yeah, there were few moments which I see 2-3 goals were scored brilliantly. I think no keeper could have stopped that. But still, I still feel that in that game also the keeper was very, like very casual. So yeah,
hmm,
dekho, talking about Pakistan, it's kind of very harsh if we say that the team should have done better. It's very harsh. As a
yeah.
football fan, I will not agree कि भाई Pakistan could have done any better. They have done enough in my opinion. भैया एक साल के बाद खेलना इतना आसान नहीं होता. अभी हम लोग एक हफ्ते के बाद खेलने जाएंगे यार, ऊपर से नीचे
Yeah,
से पानी निकलना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. Like, बस कर भाई, आज बस हो गया. तो वो वाली सीन है ना यार. तो I think that's something you need to understand कि भाई नहीं यार ठीक था. Whatever they did was, in my opinion, that was okay.
yeah. So
But again,
my
as a fans
curiosity was there.
mentality,
Yeah,
has a fans
my
mentality, it will be like नहीं यार जीतना चाहिए था वो.
my curiosity is right there. So Pakistan hasn't played the game, and
Yeah.
even coach knows that. Then you come out and try to play from the back against India. So that's
Yeah.
like that setup is made to fail because you don't have enough practice of that, and you can practice that more. For sure, in training you will do that, and many will say, okay, you can work that on training. Yeah, but in training, your player won't press you that hard because injury na ho jaye bhai, injury na ho
Exactly.
jaye bhai, go slow. But opponent won't
Exactly.
come pressing slow. They will cut your passing lanes, and sometimes you just even you see like that backline can't make a pass in training. You're like still to forward. Okay, don't go too much. Let complete the sequence. Let us have that
Exactly.
sequence.
Exactly.
So what I felt was when you know that they aren't capable of doing that against that line of pressure. Because for India it was all about the first line of pressure. So what I feel was वो लोग को जल्दी जल्दी करने लगते हैं पास. Let's press them. So they just provoke the mistake. If Pakistan had enough sense and they just had to play that vertical pass, let's say 2 seconds early, I think India press wasn't good. But the first line
No,
of pressure
no.
was so aggressive, it made the press look good. So
Hmm.
that was my when I saw the game, I feel like okay, it isn't how people are making it out. For
No,
sure,
no.
for sure. Because if that team was that bad, it can't perform that good against Bangladesh. No
Exactly.
chance. No chance. Because that
Exactly.
Bangladesh team was the winner last time, SAFF. You can say anything about, okay, it has been declined. But the thing is, that team knew how to win it. And the team has
Exactly.
been playing so long together. So that's what I feel like, okay, yeah, his score line
Because
shows us the way.
because if you see Bangladesh as a team, they have played more matches. Even this year they have played so many matches. They have played
Yeah,
like double header against Bhutan. I guess they dominated that double
yeah,
header. They scored around
yeah,
9 goals in 2 matches, right?
yes.
And yeah, they have won against Singapore. They thrashed Singapore, I guess, last year. I remember some 8-9 goals, something like that, right? So this team is good. It's not like कि किसी ऐसे वैसे को उठा के खिला रहा है यहाँ पे साहब. The team is good.
Hmm.
But again, you need to understand कि भाई देखो, the team is good, but again Pakistan is playing in a way which again we are like भाई कि
It
यार ये
needs
क्या
a
हो गया
lot
अचानक
of
से, right?
games.
Because I was
Yeah,
expecting कि it's going to go head to head between India and Pakistan. Now I'm like भाई ठीक है, India is cleared right now. Surely we
yeah,
will we will move out and stuff. So, yeah, it's good. It's good to see that competitiveness back in Pakistan, and I feel that they have got players who are coming from out also, in my opinion, and they've got
yeah.
players who are seasoned also. So I think
Yeah.
that is something, a kind of a mood in Pakistan, dugout, a kind of a attitude, a mental attitude, you can say, which is going to help them. But again, time will tell. Time will tell. But again, you should, if you're a Pakistani fan, you should be proud of the team, what they have done. That's
Yeah,
my
for
take on that.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, it's like it's the institution is set up to fail. Like that team
Yeah.
was set up to fail. That's what I felt. Those players
Yeah.
were set up to fail for sure. So I think as a fan, you have to back them. And they again Bangladesh. I think if they had won against Bangladesh, that Group A would have been very interesting. Because now that India versus Bangladesh game, that it doesn't have much weight. It doesn't have
Yeah.
much weight until and unless India thrashes, it has to thrash so badly.
But again, there is a problem. If Bangladesh wins this game, then it will be a problem for India, because Bangladesh has draw 1 point already. So if India lose this game, again Bangladesh will top the group, right?
But they
So
will go on the semi-finals. I think
yeah,
India is at least one level up than any other team. I mean, even I think
one step
I
up.
can say they whatever Nepal as well. Okay, I can say about Nepal, but now we have two players injured, ACL, and even the
Hmm.
first game when I saw the team play, India. The thing is, Indian player knew what you want to do. So it's
Exactly.
yeah, and it might look like so when you watch too much of European football, we won't understand that basic. We're like, this is the repeated pattern. It should happen, man. What is happening? It should happen. But when you watch this level of games and you see, okay, there is a ball and everyone is attracted towards the ball, leaving the space, then you understand. When you see another team knowing the and doing the basics right, then you are like, okay,
Exactly.
this is a better
Yeah.
team. But India in the winger Manisha, she just cut inside, then you have the fullback for that pass.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or I don't think even Nepal can't provide that. I mean,
Hmm.
Nepal, no chance. I mean, our fullback are because maybe it's the language as well. It's a side defense. So our fullback are just a side defense. They are not fullbacks. They're just side defense. So they are in the side just defending, nothing else. So I think that's it. Did you watch Nepal's game? First
I
game.
watched the last game against Maldives. I watched the game. So many goals were scored and stuff. I didn't watch the first game. I think the first game was ended in
Bhutan.
a draw.
Yeah,
Draw,
Bhutan.
right? Yeah, right,
Yeah, yeah.
right. It was Bhutan. Yeah, yeah, it was Bhutan. And that was also very unexpected. What happened against Bhutan? Because I
Yeah.
really felt that in that game Nepal should have won. Like that was my
2-0.
in my head.
Yeah, I think 2-0 should have happened. But I think, have you been following Bhutan's recent growth as well? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, of
they're
course, yes. I am, I
so
am, I am.
I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised. And plus, it's a big step for Bhutan as well. They are now conducting the AFC Challenge Cup in Bhutan.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's a big step for Bhutan as well. So I think Bhutan might be one team that in some time has the potential to replace Nepal. If let's say Nepal, we aren't serious about this
Hmm.
part, I think there is a huge chance Bhutan, because only issues in Bhutan is the population is low
No, yeah,
and many
yeah, yeah.
people are leaving the country.
Hmm.
So that's the main issue. So if somebody could plan the way Bhutan has planned for, let's say in Nepal, easily growth
I think the
in Nepal could be skyrocketed.
problem is Bhutan, like recreation is very less in Bhutan, in my opinion. The activities are very less in Bhutan. You have got very less crop of players, so that's a problem with Bhutan right now, right?
Yeah.
And but again, the government right now, like this decade, they have been providing good things to the young kids, and we have been seeing some athletes also coming out. We have seen they are working on a cricket team also. I heard last time out, and let's see what happens for them. But yeah, I think the recent surge, you can see they have included the AVRS system in their league, in their local league, and we have seen some good things. Yeah, we have been
Yeah.
seeing some good things. Yeah,
They have collaborated with FIFA as well for the school programs.
yeah,
I mean, there is no grass, but they have like all the
synthetic
astroturfs
ones, yeah,
and
AstroTurf and
everything. Yeah. They have all those things. And I mean, Paro FC, the club that defeated Nepalese club Church Boys, now they are playing against East Bengal Basundhara Kings. So
Hmm.
they have whole that academy. Like they have the plans for under nine.
I guess you are also wearing a Paro FC shirt.
Yeah, I am. Yes, Yeah. So
Okay.
the recent game that George Boys lost, I was the opponent analyst for Paro. So it's
Okay.
like this throw
So
wala.
you were the one giving all, all the things to Paro.
Yeah. So yeah. So I mean,
Arey.
so I was the guy who made video last time when Paro visited Nepal. So
Acha.
Paro was lost against Machindra. Then Machindra went on to play Mohan Bagan and
Mohan
lost
Bagan.
there.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that time I put up the video saying like this is the strength of Paro, this is how they play. I analyzed everything. I did not knew it will go and reach Paro. So
Okay.
the coach found it, the owner found
Uh-huh.
it. Then they show their player like, see, someone has said this our weaknesses. So they showed my video in their let's say in pre-match conference and I do and when the press conference happened in Nepal, there was one guy, my friend, who was also in the video. We both were researching and making the video. He was
Okay.
asking the question. He asked, okay, what's the plan for Paro FC? Then he just deflected and said, you guys have made video about us. We have seen that and everything. Then they started to ask us for give us insight about Machindra as well. But that time we did not give him. But this time, I mean,
Okay.
this time he just contacted me saying you have to do this is the thing. I was like, okay, fine. I mean, it's not like I'm betraying my country. It's like club,
No,
if
it's like it. No, it's important. See, it's not betraying a country or something like that. This is sports. Football is a
yeah
sports. You love a team. It doesn't matter. I'm staying in India. I'm staying in UAE. I love Manchester United. It doesn't mean you're betraying your own club. It's simple
yeah
as that.
yeah
You have
yeah
fallen in love with the sports. Now that's when
yeah
you're talking about the national team. That's something different. Yeah, we all stand for the national
yeah
anthem. We
I
all
mean
love our country and
yeah
stuff like that. But I think
yeah
club
I
football,
mean
it's kind of a different thing, And
yeah.
so.
But the thing is, when you have people that have narrow mind, it's very hard. When you
I think the thing I talk to a lot of people and I see lots of things, like narrow-minded things. I say only one thing. I am here. I breathe football. I love football, and doesn't matter if it's someone who wants my help. I'm here to help. I'm helping football in a way. You're giving
yeah
your ideas to them. It's not
yeah
like you're stealing something and giving to them.
no
It's the idea what you have. You saw
yeah
how they line up. Okay, 4-3-3, and they're shifting like this. Their defenders are like that. Their attackers are like that. You're just and because you're investing your time, you're
yeah
investing your money, you're investing all your mind in it. It's your work. It's your hard work. It's your
yeah
hard and stuff. So I don't think so.
yeah
I don't like to believe the people who are just jealous. I say it's okay, bro. It's my
yeah
thing. You don't need to care about it. It's simple as that. Yeah.
yeah.
So
So I mean, your prediction for Bengaluru FC and Kerala Blaster FC, I think that's what
now
you want again.
this is I think after the East Bengal and Mohan Bagan derby, I am
Yeah.
very much interested in this kind of things. The BFC and KBFC derby is one of the best, especially when it's played in Kerala. Why
Mm.
I say this? Like seriously, bro. If you ask me one game you would love to visit India, I will say first go to Kerala Blaster and watch that
Yeah.
home game.
Mm.
You will love it. The atmosphere is just different. It's just different, and they make every moment electrifying, and they have a massive crowd. So I think this is going to be, in my opinion, again, it's played in Kerala, so I'll go with Kerala. Surely this game is
Yeah.
not going to be a very easy game for Kerala Blaster. Bengaluru FC in the last 5 matches have kept 5 clean sheets. Gurpreet Singh
Yeah.
Sandhu is looking in good form. The backline
Yeah.
is looking in good form. Pedro Capo is running the show. Edgar Mendes, top notch. Again, Sunil Chetri coming as a super sub and scoring goals for them. Every guy is involved. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for Kerala Blaster. Even though the game is at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Kerala Blaster, it's going to be a very, very tough game for Kerala Blaster.
Who was
So
the guy from Bengaluru FC that he scored against East Bengal? First game, I think. The young guy. I think there's academy product. I think he was the
yeah,
academy
wish
right winger.
some good name. I forgot his name. He's very good. Bhai. He's young. I think.
He's
क्या
right
नाम था यार
winger.
उसका? Yeah, right winger. He got a few chances this season, and he's looking good. He's looking good also. He's kind of
Vinith,
exciting also. Vinith,
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 I
Vinith,
think.
Vinith and Venkatesh.
Vinith.
Vinith Venkatesh.
Yeah.
Right. Vinith
Yeah.
Venkatesh.
Yeah, I was
Vinith
watching that
Venkatesh.
game, and they even have that Monirul Malla who was with the under 20 team as well.
Yeah, Mola is also good. I think, but see, BFC has some good crops in the young team, under 19,
Yeah,
under 20 team. They have some good players. Even Monurul Mola is good. Vinith Venkatesan is good. And like even Edmund used to play for their youth team. Now he's playing for Interkashi. Now he's playing for Indian national team also. So yeah,
Uh, when will SAFF women's team invite teams like Thailand, Philippines to make it more tough? Uh,
they should try something like this. They should try
I-
something like this.
yes. I mean, I think now, I think he's asking about Park and Peter Sargent. Have applied for India, who did awesome work with Bhutan and Tajikistan. But why India abandoned Mongolia? Okay, it's a good question. I think first time I have got good question because I really love Peter Sargent for some reasons. So yeah,
Yeah,
what's the take on this?
again, you will see a lot of things. Like Peter Sage had applied. Lots of coaches have applied.
Yeah, for
But I
sure.
think
I mean,
somewhere,
India is so attractive right now.
yeah, right now they are a very attractive market in terms of football, right? But the running body is not straightforward. They have got like same dirt has Nepal FA has
Right.
got, right? Anfa, your Anfa
Yeah,
has got
and
a lot of dirt on them, because I have been talking to a lot of people and they say the same thing. Last time I
yeah,
talked to a guy from Anfa also. He was also very buttery. He was also very, you know, muska pow type of
yeah,
people.
yeah,
So I was like, I know what's going on in Alpha, and the same thing is going on in AIFF also. So the problem was why we couldn't hire someone like Peter Sage is the salary is too high right now, right? I mean, the thing happened with the ex-coach of India. What was his name? Egosti match. Egosti match. There were lots of problems. The contract was broken, and lots of financial
yeah. You
burden
know
was there.
as
Lots of
well. I think, like,
yeah, lots of financial burden was there on AIFF, and the AIFF had done so many things. I mean, like so many wrong things, not right things. So they couldn't hire the right coach. They saw Manolo Marcus, and the thing is, the contract was made on what terms? 50% salary should be given by FC Goa, and 50 will be given by AIFF. So it's kind of disappointing, at least for me.
yeah,
But yeah, it is
yeah.
what it is.
But I think in Nepal, it's Korean FA pays it, so it's like
हाँ, अच्छा.
even for us, we can't pay the
अरे
so.
वही ना, नेपाली हिंदी भाई भाई वाला सिनारियो चलता है हर जगह. वही
Uh,
वही सीन है भाई, वही सीन है.
right now we haven't appointed a coach because we don't have a sponsor for it.
All right, this time I think you have appointed a local coach right now. What was his name? I saw that
Yeah,
news. I think 2 days back.
Navin Neupane, he
No,
was the coach
Nivane.
for
Yes,
NSL.
yes, yes.
So yeah, so I
Uh,
know him from NSL. So if you
mhm.
do you know NSL,
I used to watch when the guy from Kolhapur used to play. Nikhil Kamath, his name was. He used to play. Nikhil
uh,
Kamath. Yeah, he used to play for that
Lalitpur.
Lalitpur FC, Lalitpur City FC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
season two, yeah.
season two,
So
season
I
two.
was I was analyst for one club in NSL, one of the
Acha.
clubs. Yeah, so that's how I knew that Navin Neupane. So many were asking if he is a good coach and all. I mean, the thing is, the challenge. What I feel right now is, it's not about just players. Like even coach can't improve. Many ask me like, okay, if this coach is good enough, yeah, for what? For what? Is he good enough to coach a school team? Yeah. Is he good enough to improve under 16 player? Yeah, for sure, man. But is he good enough to win titles? I don't know because like we don't have leagues. There is no league. No, and there is no structure. If we see like okay, some coach won let's say one tournament, one tournament, two just like now there is I think the what's the league? I think Kerala league. There is different Kerala league.
Kerala Super League. Yeah,
So the guy
yeah,
who was coach for Lalitpur, Ian Gillan, is right now with Calicut.
yeah.
So
Calicut
at
FC.
least you
Yes.
see in India there is a structure, so coach know that if you win, you will get notice and you have that ladder. But you see
Totally.
in Nepal there is nothing. So
Mm.
how I gonna say okay this coach is good enough for national team? Right now only guy I know is the guy who was with this South Boys team, Balgopal Morgan. That guy is good because he's the only guy that has failed the top level. So
Mm. Mm.
same thing. So I think even I said about many people think like okay appoint Peter Sargent. Yeah, man. Let's bring Jose Mourinho as well. Partner with UNICEF. UNICEF will pay his 75% salaries and let's we pay 25%. Let's bring him as well. But the thing is, when you can't appoint a coach because you don't have a sponsorship, I mean, the thing is, what I feel, even like maybe with third world country, this is the issue. We want revolution in everything. No,
Hmm.
even the coach come, he has to see this like as a revolution. He have to change. No, it's his job, man. If you can't pay me good enough money, why he will come? He won't come. No, so that's why I said like when they were saying, "We let's appoint Peter Sargent, brother." Even if India can't, pay his
No,
salary, that
I mean, even if India pays his salary, if even Nepal pays his salary, just hypothetically, I'm saying, the thing is, they won't be winning anything with these two teams. They will not. हो सकता है
yeah.
इंडिया के साथ में कुछ छोटा मोटा कुछ क्वालिफाई कर जाए, लाइक हो जाए
Ah,
किसी एक टीम को तुक्के से मार दें, तुक्के से किसी को हरा दिया, वो एक अलग बात है. बट they will not bring a massive change. Now, massive change again. See, Nepal. Now, tell me one prominent player from Nepal. Apart from Kiran Chemjong, who used to play in Indian Super League with Punjab, right? And I think
yeah,
Rohit Chand used to play for the Indonesian leagues and stuff, right?
yeah, yeah,
Apart
yeah.
from them, I have not seen a single player who has shown, that ability which we can say, yeah, man, this guy at the youth level. Yes, we have seen some massive talent at the youth
Yeah.
level in Nepal also, who maybe the next superstar. Then suddenly they fade off. Not one single player which I can really say, which I have seen in Nepal, who made a name for himself like Rohit Chand did, who like
Yeah,
Kiran Chemchong did. So
why this
how?
happens? Why this happens? What I feel is the thing is, see, this time Bhutan suffered.
Hmm.
Let's say they didn't meet the expectations. So when I was talking with the same coach of Paro, what he said was, "What do you think about expectation?" So what do you think about expectation of this team? He was like, "I don't know if India or all this country have the age parameter as accurate. If under 20, it's the under 20 player, then we have a good chance." That's what he said. So what
Uh,
I'm saying is, why our player look good in the youth level is because they aren't in that age category in the
yeah,
real.
that's the thing.
You know,
India, by
yeah,
India, don't think that India is clean in this thing. India has a lot
yeah,
of problems. Yeah,
yeah.
I
So
was I
they
was
are.
handling two legal issues on me. I had two
Yeah,
legal issues on me. Why? Because I pointed out the players were overaged in one team.
yeah,
Instead of removing those players, they thought of just putting a legal issue on me. This is the
yeah,
mentality of the clubs. This is the mentality of the FS.
yeah,
So these
yeah.
guys are promoting it.
Yeah, so of course you will look good against, let's say, 19 years old player when he is 23, 24. But the thing is, why can't he grow from that phase? Because bro, age, man. The thing is, you grow as a player in certain age. After that, it's just like your reputation patterns and you score and you play well. Now, if for the 26-year-old, there is not like development plans. No development plans. You can have minor things. Maybe you can work on your shooting technique. You can work on your little things. That's the issue. People will say, "Oh, see, Nepal produces this talent, that talent." Just check their age, man. Just check their age.
The real
You know,
age. The real
yeah,
age.
check the real age. Yeah, then you will know, oh man, this is the reason why they can't grow big, because you are promoting every player. The thing is, now if you see that, why I'm saying those players from Bhutan will do well when they come to national team, because they will have that space to grow.
Hmm.
They will have that space to grow. And if you consider, let's say, for Nepali player, they won't have that space, because you are playing as a 24-year-old against 18-year-olds. Of course, you're gonna bully. Of course, you're gonna bully. But when you reach on that national player, you don't have enough game time. You are just bullying because you are older. Now you don't have those things. So I think now we have quite a few minutes. So I will again talk about European football as well. So I think he's saying that Login Limbu is one player. Keep your eye on it in the I
Yeah,
League.
Lakin Lebu is good. He's good.
He's
I think he
very good.
plays
I
in the
think
center midfield, right?
yeah, he's very good. I think
And
that guy is
yeah,
different, and that's the
yeah.
only thing Nepal can give midfielders.
I was so
Midfield.
excited about what was his name, Bhimal Gharti Magar. What a guy that he was. I mean, like in the initial stage, he fell off.
Yeah,
He fell off very bad, and
yeah.
also and also Anjan Bishta. He's without a club right now. Anjan Bishta. Last time I heard, he was without a club.
Everyone in Nepal is out of club. I mean, they're just like, Khep. India में खेप होता है तो
Right,
वही खेप.
right, right,
Now it's
right, right.
Khep season in Nepal. Cape Khelo,
अच्छा.
all of those Cape things. So it doesn't have club right now. If let's say A division league happen, then of course you're gonna have a club. If NSL happens, you will have a club. Otherwise, it doesn't have a club right now as well. So I think you also have a background Manchester United. I also have Manchester United in my background. So let's face it. What do you think in your like feeling is the issue for Manchester United this season?
Yeah, it's every season, bhai. It's every season.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
nothing
what's your
new.
opinion on Ten Hag? I mean, I was really want to know your opinion on Ten Hag.
My, my opinion is straightforward that he needs a lot of time. He's kind of egoist kind of, in my opinion. And I feel that he's enjoying the cups he's winning. I mean, there is no straightforward change in Man United. I'll be very honest with you. I didn't see much change in system. Even though we are winning trophies, at least that's good something. But again, the, I feel the team has become kind of an egomaniac team right now. They are happy with winning one and twos. That's it. There is no hunger which we used to see. Like even in their own under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, there was lots of hunger. We were winning
Hmm.
games. We were playing fluid football. We were winning tight games also. But it feels like under Ten Hag, it's the same old story. Slow
Yeah,
football, build up from the back, wait for the right moment, go and attack. Then, hi, the game doesn't run like that. You lost to Liverpool 7-0 and once 5-1, something like that. You're again and again losing the games. When Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was there, we won 2 times against Liverpool. Coming back, we did a double over Manchester City. We defeated Tottenham even when Jose Mourinho was, the coach of
yeah,
Tottenham. We were playing brilliant football. Okay, we were not winning trophies, but we were going to the semis. We were going to the finals. We were doing brilliant job with football. Now, I'm not again going to say that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was perfect, but 2 season, just 2 season to prove himself. I'm like that. That's absurd. That's
yeah,
absurd,
yeah. I mean,
right?
the thing with Solskjaer or even other managers is that what I think is, sometimes I just even I don't want to, exaggerate the things. When even Ten Hag was appointed, I was like, okay, he's a good coach. The thing is now people don't want to just listen to good coach. Say, brother, what you will do? What you will do? How back five, why back three will work? The thing is, see, what I felt was when, let's say, his first season, when we won, even I think I went back and recently was that Barcelona game where Anthony scored. I watched it again, and I was a Newcastle final as well. I was fever.
Hmm.
ऑफ द बॉल पोजीशन क्या था भाई उस जमाने में क्योंकि when I see right now there is no fucking compactness.
No,
It's
no,
so
no. There's
open.
not.
And what I did was I did one thing. When the opponent center back passes the ball to another center back, I just counted the second they took to shift our shape,
Hmm.
and it's too fucking slow. I mean, see, when you do the analytics of shape wise, you will say, okay, 4-4-2 mid block दोस्त, अरे वो 4-4-2 ही रहेगा. वो आर्सेनल भी 4-4-2 खेलता है, वो मैन सिटी भी 4-4-2 खेलता है, वो रियल मैड्रिड भी खेलेगा. उसका मतलब ये नहीं कि सब लोग एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं. You have to understand the space as well, the distance as well. So when I say, oh man, this is so fucking flat right now.
Right.
So the thing is, बहुत जिद्दी है वो. The thing
बहुत
is,
जिद्दी. That's what I'm saying. That's why ego मैनियक मैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि देखो जब मैं कोई भी क्लब देखता ना, इवन दो टॉटनहम इज लूजिंग एज यूजुअल, पता नहीं वो टीम का क्या गलत है, वो उसने क्या जादू टोना किया है किसने, बट दे हैव गॉट एन आइडेंटिटी. लिवरपूल दे चेंज द मैनेजर, क्लब से भी आर्ने स्लॉट आ गया, दे स्टिल हैव द आइडेंटिटी. ना मैन सिटी को बात छोड़ो, वो तो मतलब ठीक है,
हाँ,
पेप के साथ में वो तो इतने दिन से काम कर रहे हैं, द राइट काइंड ऑफ प्लेयर्स वो लाते हैं, राइट काइंड ऑफ प्रोफाइल्स वो लाते हैं. बट व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इवन यार देखो यार, ब्रिक्टन का कोच चेंज हो गया, they have the same identity, they are playing
yeah,
brilliant football. Now when
yeah,
I'm talking about that identity, I'm talking about the tactical certainty which this team have, right? When I see at Man United right now, they have got tactical uncertainty from the past 2 seasons. उनके
yeah.
पास कोई आइडेंटिटी नहीं है. I really feel my club has no identity right now because Ten Hag has tried to implement his philosophy of position based football, high pressing football, but the team's identity has not fully materialized अभी तक. उसको टाइम लगेगा, इसलिए मैं पहली बात बोला कि उसको टाइम लगेगा. कुछ ऐसे गेम्स मैंने देखे जहां पे यूनाइटेड सीम्स वेरी अनश्योर वेदर टू डोमिनेट पोजीशन और टू प्ले मोर
Or
डायरेक्टली. Because
yeah,
I see, so there are few opponents when you can play directly, but you're playing position based football for what I don't know. ठीक है, it's simple. Now, when you need to play with the possession, you are trying to play directly. So this has been the issue. Pressing issue तो भाई पहले से ही है. Inconsistent हमारे प्लेस पहले से ही है. पता नहीं क्यों अग्रेसिवली प्रेस नहीं कर पाते हैं. अग्रेसिवली प्रेस करने के लिए जाते हैं तो गोल खा लेते हैं. एक डिसजॉइंटेड प्रेसिंग पैटर्न दिखता है हर वक्त. आप देखो इतना ज्यादा अलाव करते हैं ना अपोनेंट को बाईपास करने के लिए मिडफील्ड. भाई मिडफील्ड मतलब मिडफील्ड को जीबी रोड बना के रखा है. कोई भी आपका सो जाता है सही में. So I still feel it's kind of very difficult here to understand that mentality and confidence. What kind of mentality these guys have? A very fragile mentality they have. There is no leadership. Like seriously, I thought that Bruno can be the captain, but again, I want to question his leadership. Within the squad.
I mean, I
There's
think
so many
Maguire was
adversities on the
brilliant
pitch.
captain. I mean, for me, Maguire was brilliant captain.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think yeah,
think.
surely.
Yeah, I don't. The thing is, I think they only gave Bruno captainship due to that rule of asking for yellow card will lead to the yellow card. That's the
Yeah.
one thing I feel like they were like, ये बक बक करेगा इसको ही देते हैं. So that's the only thing I think. Prediction for Real Madrid and Dortmund. Okay, we'll have a last one question.
Okay, you can talk. मैं थोड़ा सा कैमरा एक सेकंड के लिए बंद किया. You can continue.
Okay. Prediction on. I think I will say mine. I think Real Madrid will win. For sure, Real Madrid will win. I think Nouri. I think Nouri is the coach. He has gone to Harvard and done all those things. But I think Real Madrid will come back in this game. I think Real Madrid will come back and they will. I think they might go to that 4-4-2 diamond. That there's been talk that this Jude Bellingham experiment has been enough now. Just roll back the old days, 4-4-2 diamond. So I mean, I think Real Madrid is one of the team, and I think there is a few things as well about Real Madrid. So first of all, that even when I think about, let's say, in Nepal and the audience that was, the thing is it's 12:45 game and every time, and this match will be again Real Madrid La Liga game, Barcelona game will be with Premier League, so few people will watch it.
Yeah,
And
right.
the thing is Real Madrid doesn't play well is the notion every season.
Yeah.
But in reality, they will be playing like they really will be playing. The thing is, La Liga, it's so slow and it's more tactical. I think.
I think La Liga is not slow. It's the thing when you watch Premier League and suddenly watch La Liga, you feel
Yeah,
that it's kind of slow.
yeah, that's what
But I
I'm
think
saying.
La Liga has the same pace, which I'm seeing from long time right now. They have the same pace. There is no change in the pace. Premier League has been like changing a lot. From like if you see the 2009 Premier League, the speed they had, it's same. The speed has increased, but La Liga has kept the same pace. I don't know
Yeah,
why, but yeah,
yeah.
it's
I mean,
always like that.
I think there is one article that recently published in Opta Analyst. I think now Premier League has been decreasing the speed, and that's
Yeah.
mostly due to Man City is decreasing, Arsenal is decreasing. You see Brighton now, fucking Russell Martin wants to play like Man City in Southampton. So that's the one reason as well. So they have been decreasing. But the thing is, I think with the La Liga and I mean I will table at Real Madrid. I think this season they have been playing badly. I don't think last season they were playing badly. Now people can say, they are just scoring, but they were in their positions. They were in their positions. They were having, but I think this season they are really playing badly, and that's the one thing. Because for sure,
The Mbappe effect, I guess.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it can be the issue as well, for sure. Player, you will go and hog the left wing, and Vinicius is there. But the main thing is, I think in the numbers, how they will replace Tony Cruz. I think the Valverde and Kamavinga pivot was quite nice. It had that flair in it. But I don't know. What's your thoughts? Like Real Madrid, Dortmund. I think then we can talk about Bayern, Barca, and Bayern. Then we can end it. I think you are in a little bit
I
hurry
think,
as well.
yeah. I think Real Madrid in UCL is something. They whenever they are playing UCL, they are on steroids. I feel like La
Yeah.
Liga, they don't care much about La Liga, but whenever they are playing UCL, they are feeling like they are on steroids and playing. So I guess Nuri Sahin has adapted well at his life at in Borussia Dortmund. They have been doing good also. So it's kind of very if you talk tactically, it feels like this game will go to Real Madrid But again, Borussia Dortmund, they have started like coldly. Then they have won few matches right now. I think they are on fourth or fifth in in the league.
What
But
do you
I
mean when
think
you say that?
yeah, but I still feel that this game will be very even, but Real Madrid will be edging it.
Yeah,
That's my opinion on this game, because
in
it's
forward to diamond,
in Santiago Bernabeu. So
yeah, in
Bernabeu,
forward to
sorry,
diamond, he will
Bernabeu.
be sacrificed. What do you think? What do you think? Like, won't Bellingham will be sacrificed? I don't think so. I
No,
think
no,
he
I
will
don't
play.
think so. Jude will start. Jude will start, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
Jude will start.
So,
Jude has to start.
I mean, I think let's talk about just one question about Bayern and Barca. What's your opinion on that game?
I kind of don't like Barca much.
I
I think
mean, you can't like.
I'll go with Bayern in this one. Because I just like Lewandowski too much. But
Yeah,
again, Barca is not the club that suits my flavor, because all of the corruption charges and stuff like that. But still, I'll go with the Bayern this time out. Surely, Bayern feels like a they they,
yeah. I mean, even
they will hunt
even
them down.
I think under Flick they kind of they are doing quite well. I think under
Mm.
Flick they are doing quite well. So I think, but I won't be surprised if Barca win it. I just
Yeah,
want to. I
I
think
won't be surprised. No, I won't
yeah,
be surprised if Barcelona wins it. That's my prediction. That I want Bayern to
I
win it.
want to.
I
Yeah,
want to. But
yeah,
Barca because it's their home again. Hansi Flick and Barca
yeah.
has been like doing very good. But देखो, Barca is a club which will win. Like suddenly someone will win. Against Barcelona. Then in the second match they will be banging some other team. The club is
Hmm.
very different right now, and Hansi Flick has done a brilliant job with the team. It's not going to be easy, but again, I want that Bayern to win, but again, it's going to be a Barcelona game. I feel still,
Yeah, I think the winner of this game is Real Madrid because they now have the option to look at how Barca will adapt against Bayern. But they have the
Mhm.
pacey players as well. Bayern has pacey players. So one of the issues the way Hansi Flick plays is, okay, how we will manage the pace in the back line, how they can operate in that back line. So I think Real Madrid can easily have that.
Yeah,
Right.
surely. And talking about Flick, he has just revitalized Barca. He has revitalized
Yeah,
Barca. If
I
you
think that.
look at the sessions and everything, he has
Yeah.
because it's not easy to change a team rapidly. He has rapidly molded that ragged Barcelona into a very different kind of threat. They are very potent right now. They are very good, and kind of feels like right now, Europe's elite team kind of a thing. But again, you never know. Whenever they are playing against Bayern Munich, it's a very different case.
Yeah.
Because I still remember the 8-2 thrashing done by them in 2020.
Yeah.
and, and by the way, Hansi Flick was the coach of
Yeah. Yeah.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to
Thanks
be
for
very.
joining, bhai. I think you are in a hurry right now. So
Yeah,
we
thank you
can
so
have
much, bhai. Thank you so much, and I really loved the session, man. And thank you so much for respecting, because you reminded me twice. So I really feel respected, and thank you so much, bhai. Thank you so much for doing that.
yeah, it's
And
fine.
surely in future also I'll be coming, and we'll be talking about a lot of stuff. I hope the final should be between India and Nepal. The
Yeah,
things if they go right. So yeah,
yeah,
let's meet again, bhai. And thank you so much for inviting me over here. And surely I'll be inviting you on my channel also. We'll have a different kind of talks on that, talking about Nepal football, Indian football also. Thank you so much, bhai. Thank you so much. And
thank you
to
so
all the
much, bhai.
viewers who are watching, thank you so much. And thank you so much for supporting a content creator like him. He's doing a tremendous job. He's doing a massive job. I've been following his videos. Sometimes I do understand a bit of Nepali because thanks to my brothers who are staying in UAE, most of them are
Yeah,
Nepali. So yeah, thank you so much, bhai. Thank you so much again and respect me. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
thanks, thanks, bhai. Thanks. Thanks. See you soon.